Hello everybody, it's me again, and as you can see, I am not using the pop filter on my mouth anymore because it was covering a little bit too much of my face. So I've decided to not use that pop filter anymore until I can find myself a proper microphone and not just use the laptop's microphone. And anyway, today is the third speech that I will be giving for the Ron Paul curriculum, and I'm supposed to be talking about an event in the media, and this is kind of a touchy subject right now. I could be talking about literally anything because politics has gotten ridiculously out of hand. I could have talked about how someone decided to pass this law, or someone decided to pass that law, and how this group of people are offended, and all this stuff. But I'm not going to talk about that. Instead, I'm going to talk about something else, and it's not necessarily related, well, directly to the United States and who's in charge of who right now. And actually, this takes place in Argentina. And Argentina is a country on the coast, the west coast of South America. And they have been ravaged with a bunch of forest fires right now, and for some reason the media hasn't been able to cover it that well, and I'm going to get to that in a second. But anyway, these fires started in the Patagonia region, which I don't know exactly where that is in Argentina, but that area is very heavily forested, and it's very popular with tourists and hikers and people like that, and anyway, one of the chairmen for the presidency was talking about how some of the firefighters and some of the police that were surveying the scene actually figured out that this was an arson, that someone had very deliberately set this fire. And in my research, I haven't been able to figure out if they found out who set this fire yet. I haven't found any names concerning that topic. But anyway, this was not just like this, oh, it only destroyed, like, from here to here. No. A lot of villages were actually burned down because these forest fires spread like, well, wildfire. And the firefighters were working over the weekends to try and get it all contained into one area so then they could put it all out at once. And it was ridiculous. No one knows who started these fires, to my knowledge, and it's not just like they burned from here to here. It was actually 741,000 acres of land has been destroyed. People have been killed or wounded or rendered homeless because their village was destroyed and their livelihood is gone. And, well, the media, this probably would not have gotten so out of hand if the media had paid more attention to it. Because actually when I went to research about these fires, I didn't find anybody like ABC or CNN or whoever covers news nowadays. There were no articles on their websites. There were no reports or anything that I found. A lot of these were coming from like Earth, like people that had satellites aimed at Earth and they could see these forest fires, and like they were asking people like, hey, do you know that this is going on? And yeah, so people like Fox and ABC have not been paying attention to these. And the reason why is because even like the news in Argentina is very heavily talking about the new presidency in the United States of America right now, which I find personally to be kind of a poor excuse to not be talking about these forest fires that are killing people and hurting people and ruining their livelihood. It's just not something that... Okay, I'm going on a tangent. Anyway, I've always kind of felt it since I grew up in this libertarian family. My point of view on the problem is deal with it yourself. Don't mess with other people's affairs. Like, what I'm saying here is that, say you're Japan and you figure out that France or something has a bunch, that has like a new president and you don't agree with that. I don't think France has presidency. I think it has a prime minister. But anyway, they have a new leader that you don't agree with. And you just decide to completely fill your media with how much, like, oh, we don't support them, oh, we're going to cut ties with them. That's not something you should be happening if, for example, another bomb drops somewhere. You want to focus on what's going on in your own country. And just the fact that Argentina is talking about something that isn't even, to my knowledge, affecting their country is kind of poor dealing with it. Like, sure, you could still talk about it, but I still feel like these disasters here, this clear arson, should be focused on more than what some goober in the States is doing. Because, again, this is Argentina, this is South America, this is another hemisphere we're talking about right now. And it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, maybe it makes sense to higher-ups in the media to be talking about this instead of that, but personally to me it doesn't make any sense, and I really hope that Argentina can get the help that it needs, and I know that a lot of people have been working to help. They've been taking people in, they've been donating, they've been doing all sorts of things. And, jeez, it just kind of riles me up to talk about this. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. This is the only video I'm going to be posting. This is the last video I'm posting this week. I'm going to be posting again next week, probably either Monday or Tuesday on Asian time. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Goodbye.